Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, and today I'm doing a paid watch review. This is an anonymous watch review. Hi AC3, big fan of your channel. You are fucking hilarious. I know you are taking a break, but please don't stop doing what you like. I want you to do a watch collection review for me. Please keep my name anonymous. I have 4 watches now. Number 1, Rolex Submariner Hulk 116610 LV. Number 2, Tag Heuer Carrera Caliber 16 CV 2010 with brown leather strap. Both Rolex and Tag are my everyday watch, and I wear these to the office for work. Number 3, vintage Omega Seamaster made in the 60s with dark brown leather strap. This is my dress watch. Number 4, a Seagull 1963 Chinese Air Force manual wind chronograph with olive green NATO strap. You probably think this is a shitter, but this is my travel watch to not so salads countries where I don't want to be wearing my expensive watches. I'm thinking of getting a proper dress watch. My grail is the Patek Calatrava 5119 in yellow gold, but I will have to save up for that, so it's going to be later. Or should I get a Jaeger-LeCoultre Master Control Dayton Rose Gold, which is a lot cheaper? I've made a $30 US payment for your review. Looking forward to hearing from you. Cheers, Mr. Anonymous. Well, thank you, Mr. Anonymous, for trusting me to review your collection. So let's just go through this and we'll just critique this a bit here. So he's got the Rolex Submariner Hulk. Can't go wrong with a Hulk. That's a gorgeous watch. Timeless. Come on. That's the cornerstone of many a collection. Well done. You got a Tag Heuer Carrera Caliber 16. Now, I got to tell you the truth there. I'm starting to warm to some of these more affordable brands, and Tag Heuer is a brand with a long history, and I don't mind the Carreras. I really don't mind. Some of the Formula Ones are a bit, they're not the same sort of quality, but I don't hate that Carrera. I don't hate the Carrera line. I love the Monaco line, the Ortavia, which are that's the really famous models from the 70s. But the Caliber 16, it's like I can work with that. That's okay. The vintage Omega Seamaster from the 60s. Hey, that's cool. And a vintage Omega is always cool. They're a great thing. And you got a Seagull 1963 Chinese Air Force manual wind chronograph. Now that's an interesting thing. What's to say they aren't the collectibles in the future? I mean, China itself is, it's had huge growth, and they aren't making 1963 chronographs anymore. So that could be Chinese Air Force. That could be a real hotspot there. So I don't mind it at all. That's kind of a clever, very clever choice there. And I think, as China grows and its military strength grows, and eventually they'll belt the fuck out of the Japanese, and they'll set a few, don't fuck with the Chinese. Let me give you the drum there. And I think that could become, what's to say that's not going to be the collectibles of tomorrow? Because remember, you look at classic cars, it was always European and British cars. The Japanese aren't collectible. Well, what about the 2000 GT Toyota? And so all of a sudden, some of these models are getting very desirable. And nowadays, the Miata, the MX-5 Mazda, the first series is a classic. So I don't discount that at all. If you can get some of those Chinese military watches, that could be great scope. What's to say? Very interesting choice there. You mentioned your Grail of 5119. And I do love it. I like the 5119. I had the 3919, which is basically the 33mm version of that watch. It shares the same 215 manual wind movement, which I really do like. I gotta say, the only thing is, I've gone through these Pateks, and I think the lugs are a little bit delicate on the 5119, and I think the sweet spot, because this is my opinion, because I'm Patekless at the moment, I'd go 5196, which has got the lugs like an oyster case, and I think they're a little bit more modern, look to it. So, not trying to criticize the 5119. It's a great watch. You like it, get it, no problems. But I would probably I've looked at them, and I would probably go 5196. I reckon that's just same money, similar money. That's what I'd be doing. Now let's have a talk here. You're saying should you go for a Jaeger? Look, this is really your choice. It's your money. I mean, I love the products from Jaeger-LeCoultre. They have some great pieces. The Master Control Dayton Rose Gold, it's sweet piece. And I've got a Reverso Grand Date. That's my dress watch. And in all honesty, I probably don't really need to get a Patek because I've got the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date. So it depends what you're happy with. There isn't a right or wrong answer in this question. Would I settle for it? Well, it's not about settling. I don't think it's about settling for a cheaper brand or a cheaper watch. It's about what do you like? And I've done the Patek thing, so I'm enjoying the my Reverso Grand Date. And it's such a good value piece. It's hard to wear up. I mean, the truth is, I don't really think there is such a thing as dress or sports watches anymore. I mean, it's not the 90s where 2000 any wristwatch you choose to wear is a fashion choice. It's a dress watch because we have so many devices which give us time. So I really, my own gut feel on it is there's nothing wrong with going for a Jaeger-LeCoultre, but don't do it because it's cheaper. Do it because you love the watch. And the Pateks, it's like jumping into a Rolls Royce. It's a wonderful experience. Whereas the Jaeger-LeCoultre is like jumping into an Aston Martin. It's a different experience, and they're both joyful. I can certainly tell you about. There's nothing cheap about a Jaeger-LeCoultre. They're a great watch. Let me tell you this: you send that fucker in for service, you'll be quoting me. There's nothing cheap about this watch. I can tell you that much. So, fantastic collections, fantastic foundations. Enjoy your pieces, be happy, wear them with pride. I'm Paul Pluta for the Paul Pluta channel. Tell me what you fuckers think of that. Nice one, Archie. Great review.
We specialize in the repair of Rolex and Patek Philippe watches. We've been doing the same thing for more than 25 years. We have Rolex technicians certified by Rolex who actually used to work for the company for many years, like if we do in the work on the factory. We completely disassemble the watch and we put it to work like brand new condition. When you get a pre-owned watch, it's like if you're getting a brand new unit. The only difference is the money.